All right, so Danielle, before we get started, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what I need to tell you is this: that your life is good now. Okay, and this is coming from your ancestors. That life is good now. That you have changed. That you have brought forth a change, as in you made a decision to change. Now your life is beautiful than what it was before. And I'm also being told for you, this is from God, is that you need to start counting your blessings. Count your blessings because you are blessed.
Oh,
This is from God.
yes.
Count your blessings because you are blessed. And your ancestors are also saying that God has been blessing you forever, all the days of your life. He has been blessing you, and he has been
Thank you.
covering you and protecting you also. Okay, and God is also saying this is that the wages of sin is death. Okay, so be cautious when it comes down to sinning. Also, make sure when you do something that is wrong, that is a sin, that you ask God to forgive you. Okay, and ask him
Yes.
to help you change, to help you not do that anymore. Okay. Um,
Yes.
I'm also being told to tell you to not give up. Don't lose hope on you. Don't lose hope at all, especially when it comes to your family, your children also. I'm also being
Okay.
told to tell you that God changed you, he can change them as well. But God is still working on you also. And there's something about
Yes.
drugs and going backwards and then going home town. We talked about this already. Okay. And
Yes.
it's like, don't allow that to keep you from growing or to keep you from manifesting the life that you deserve. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Because going backwards will keep you from growing, elevating, and manifesting the life that you want, the life that you deserve.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm also being told to tell you this is this here is an old song from back in the days where it says this: all day and all night the angels watches over me, all day and all night angels are watching over me, my Lord, all day and all night. You ever heard that song before?
No, ma'am. But I
What?
want to listen to it.
What? That's an old song. Okay. You also need to know that you are enough. You are more than enough. Okay. You are worthy. You are worth it. You are worthy. And you deserve good things to come, good things to happen in your life. Good things. You deserve to have good
Thank
things
you.
happen in your life. But you also need to know you are enough. Okay?
Yes.
You are
Yes.
enough. Let's go deep because this here is a full detailed message. I am giving Danielle messages when it comes to her ancestors, when it comes to divine messages, also when it comes to people that has passed on. Okay, family members, anybody that passed on that want to communicate with Danielle, I am allowing them also access to do that. Okay, you guys, this here is a full detailed reading. All right. Let's get into it. Win, lose, or draw. Don't throw in a towel, Danielle. Win, lose, or
Okay.
draw. Win, lose, or draw. Don't throw in the towel. Okay? Don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Okay? Uh
Yes.
don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. This this is messages from family members that passed on.
Okay.
And this is a male, your cousin, a man, your cousin. Let's keep going.
J.
Uh, this is a detailed, full detailed message, you guys. Okay. All right. So in this detailed message, Danielle, it's all about you. Okay, it's all about you.
Okay.
I was trying to make sure that you could get messages when it come down to family members also, but this is about you. Okay, one that stand
Okay.
alone that is by itself. Um, it's like you've been going through a situation where there has not been any new resources of money or time or support, as in you haven't been having any new things happening in your life when it comes down to support, uh when it comes to
Okay.
time, when it comes to money. Okay, and it's like there has not been a change in your job or promotion as of yet. Okay, and sometimes you feeling like, oh my gosh, maybe this is not a good day for me. This here is the feeling. Okay, and then feeling like there
Yes.
is no peace at all. So there's some things that you have been still holding on to or dealing with from the past. Okay, sometimes you just, it feels like you are, there's nothing new. Is sometimes you question yourself if there's more in the future coming. Is there
Yes.
any more good things coming? Sometimes you feel like there's not. So I do see you questioning that a lot. Is there more good things coming in the future? But it just seems like there's some type of blockage going on. There's things you're still holding on to. You have not yet let go and let God of. So you're still holding on to some things from the past. Okay. And we're going to talk about that as well. Okay. Um, Sometimes, Danielle, you may need to put things in order. Sometimes you may need to put things in order so that you can see them through, so that things can add up. It's almost like one with one, two with two, three with three, four with four, blue with blue, black with black, white with white, red with red. Sometimes you may need to do those things so that you can have full understanding. Okay. There's also been
Yes,
an
ma'am.
issue where you just feel like there has not been any progress. And feel like, oh my gosh, well maybe it's not going to progress. Maybe things are not going to get better. Uh, Especially when it comes down to relationships. But I don't see a relationship with somebody else. Okay, I don't see a
Okay.
relationship with someone else. Sometimes you make your sometimes you make a choice, but it's not really bold. It's not really a choice or a choice that you stand on. You have not yet put the past behind you. Feel like there's no new opportunities for happiness. There's a situation that's still going on and you have not yet finished it. It's not over with. You're still dealing with a situation. So it's like you still bound to this problem. So where it come down to where there is no peace, you have to listen to your intuition, okay? For
Okay.
guidance, for guidance. You have to face your fears and grow strong. We already talked about that growth. Also, you got to face your fears because you need to grow you stronger. We talked about that too before we went live about your fears.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and it's like the opportunity, you have the opportunity to improve your plans, whatever it is you plan on doing. You can't improve your plans. Okay, you will have the opportunity to improve your plans, but you got to start listening to your intuition. All right. You also
Yes,
need to
ma'am.
start facing your fears so that you can grow stronger, but and also look at things in a different perspective. Hey Jewel, hey Tiffany, hey Rusty. You also have to start looking at things in a different perspective. Okay, because there is a better way. Okay, and it's all about you daring to be different. Dare to be different, because sometimes it's no peace. But when it comes down to the past, when it comes to us not wanting to let go and let God deal with it, we keep ourselves stuck. Okay. And in order for us to have peace, we have to let go of some things. We got to let go of those things that's keeping us bound, that keep us worrying, that keep us doubting, even when it comes down to things from the past. Okay, so you got to know that there's a better way. You got to start learning to pause for reflection and insight. As in, I need to try to figure out what can I do now, what can be done. But what can be done is you looking at things in a different perspective. Okay, you don't have to always look at things in as a one-sided. One-sided. Just look at it in different perspectives, but dare to be different. Okay, there are some good things on the horizon for you. All right, prosperity is arising from wise planning,
Good.
and that's why you need to plan. That's why it is important for you to plan. The opportunity to improve your plans, and the reason why you have the opportunity to improve your plans is because it will bring prosperity. Okay, it will bring something good. Planning is you figuring out how can you no longer, it's like I don't want to be bound. What is it that I need to do now so that I can have good things come my way, especially when it comes down to relationships.
Yes, ma'am.
And sometimes it's feel like, oh my gosh, maybe there's no progress happening, there's no progress, nothing is changing, nothing is progressing. Okay, and that's why when you feel that way, when it comes down to relationships and when it comes to your life, okay, when it comes to you making choices, when it comes to you wanting to make progress in your life, and when things are not getting better for you, when you're not progressing, it just can't seems like every time I turn around it's something. When it feels like I'm doing all of this to hard work, but I'm not reaping the reward. I'm not seeing anything. Things are not getting better. When it comes down to relationships, and it's like you're not meeting anyone that's for you or that likes what you like, or y'all share the same vision. When it comes to that, like that, it's like you will have the opportunity, not only will, but you have an opportunity to improve what your plans. A plan is this: you coming up with a plan on how to overcome this. One, two, three, four, five, six, the steps, and seeing
Okay.
it through. You remember when I say come up with a plan and a strategy and see it through?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you come up with a plan, and when you come up with a plan, a wise plan, know that prosperity, good things will come from you making that plan, coming up with that plan. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
because at this point it's time for you to take the next step. It's time for you to start moving forward. It's time for you to start doing something new. Sometimes we keep ourselves bound in one situation, and sometimes it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to go to the next level. Okay, so know that it's time for you to take the next step. Okay, you got to stay hopeful and optimistic. All right, because your plans will turn out as you expected it to. Okay, they will turn out how you want it to turn out. All right. Um, and know that whatever the situation is, all right, that you're dealing with, it just has not ended. Sometimes you feel like there's no new opportunities for you to be happy. Okay. Sometimes you feel like, well, if an opportunity do come, will I be happy? Will I be happy? But it's like none of that is happening for you right now because you're still holding on to some things that from the past, or you have not yet put the past behind you. You need to know this, Danielle, is that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, breathe. All right, a sigh, a
Yes,
sigh of relief. All right, and make new plans. Okay, make new plans. Even if it comes to you wanting to travel, then you can do that as well. Already see you have already relocated, you have already moved. So this here is about you. Okay, coming up with plans, coming up this is about you coming up with plans, seeing them through to the end. And as you do, you will see that your plans that you made comes with prosperity, abundance, new beginnings, new opportunities, new blessings, new doors opening for you also
thank
that
you.
bring abundance as well. Okay. Let's go deeper. But you got to come up with a plan and see it through. Okay. Know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, but you got to come up with a plan. Okay. On how to move forward, on how to take the next step. Because, like you being guided, sometimes we just can't stay in the same spot for too long. You know that saying where they say people wear out they welcome?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So sometimes we must be sitting too long. We be sitting too long in one season. This is your season, and it's time for a new season. But we ain't making that move yet. We just got so comfortable with where we are. We content with where we are to where we don't want to move to the next season. We don't want to move in a new chapter. We don't want nothing new right now because I'm so content. I'm content and I'm comfortable with where I am at now in my life. But you are being urged to come up with a plan that that plan will bring forth prosperity, but also you're being urged to move forward. Okay, it's time for you to take the next step. It's time for you um, to go higher. It's time for you to elevate. It's time for growth, and that's what that was about too. It's like dealing with past and fears not growing. That'll keep you from growing, but it's time for you to grow. Okay, so let's get deeper.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go deeper. Hey, Miss Tiffany. How y'all doing? If y'all are interested in one of these full detail readings, you can also you can send the $10 in this live as well. Okay. You want me to go deeper when it comes down to you, or you want me to go deeper to see if there's any messages that you have for your family, like your kids or anybody else connected to you?
We can go deeper anyway. If it's for my
Okay.
kids, it's something I need to know for them.
Okay. Hey, everybody on YouTube, how y'all doing? All right. All right, so I do see right off back about a male. Okay, this person here has an issue when it comes down to trusting people. They don't feel like they are afraid to trust people. Okay, this is also someone that cannot do many things at one time. It's like if they do something, it has to be one thing at a time. One thing at a time. This is somebody that may also be a very creative person that got a lot of good ideas, but don't follow through on what they on their ideas. Don't I'm not gonna say don't follow through on their ideas. They're a very creative person, but they do not do anything that's creative. Okay, this is someone that is can we say somebody that's not honorable, somebody that's not warm. This person here is not warm. They just not open. They're not open. Okay. Uh that's a male, but then there's also another person which is young as well. When it comes down to this young person, they are moving really slow. Okay. They're moving slow. Um and they feel like they feel like right now it's not the time for them to move fast at all. This is somebody that also uh make choices with their emotions. They don't listen to their head. They don't listen to hear. They make them from their emotions. They choose from their emotions. They choose emotions. Okay? This is somebody that has not made any changes at all. Okay?
Okay.
So, do you know who those are? I should ask you, do you know who that man is? The man that don't trust nobody. And they can't do one thing. They can't do two and three things at one time. They don't know how to multitask.
Gotta be my daughter, baby daddy. That's the only person I know.
Okay, so who is the person that's also okay? So we're gonna talk about that person there. Because when it comes to them, they are also somebody who uh, It's things that they hope for and dream for that they don't have. Okay.
Mm.
And right now they're not it's like they're not happy right now when it comes to their life. Right now they're not happy. Because what they
Yeah.
dream for it just not happened. It's like whatever they hope for, wish for, dream for, it hasn't happened yet. They haven't had that moment to actually sit down and say, "Ha, I got everything." It's like everything they hope for, wish for, has fallen apart and have not yet gotten things back on track. Who that? Hey, Linda.
That's what I said. Gotta be you.
Okay, so that's
Since
him.
I don't. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. There's also the young person who
They do it off emotion.
yeah.
Um, my daughter. This person that I feel like is she do a lot of stuff off emotions and stuff like that.
Okay.
And she get mad. She do. Yeah.
It feel like if they make a decision, things will not get better. They don't want to compromise at all.
Mm. Yeah, that's them.
She don't want to compromise. What they need to know is this, okay? Is this is that they got every tool they need, okay? They can manifest the life that they want,
Huh.
okay? They can manifest the life that they want. All they have to do is roll up their sleeves and get to work. I do see them being protected, okay? And this here has something to do with every area of their life. This got something to do with them being in alignment as well. Okay.
Okay.
They have to build their confidence, their self confidence, and they will see sudden, immediately results. They'll see some results fast. Okay. Really fast.
Okay.
Uh, but they got what it takes. They just need to manifest the life that they want. They desire. What is it that they want? They got to roll up their sleeves, get up, go get it done. Get it done. Take the necessary steps to get it done. Okay. And it can get done. It can. They just got to believe in themselves. Want one more?
Okay.
Want another one? When it comes, let's see who else. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Okay, there's another young person as well. This here is somebody that uh got dealings. Got this is somebody that got a situation going on when it comes down to relationships. Okay,
Mm.
they did they not know yet? It's like they haven't had that I didn't know moment yet.
Mm. I know. I'm trying to pick up on who it is.
They haven't had that epiphany, that aha moment. They're not standing up for what they believe in. They don't have confidence in themselves. But I do see them being this. They must be in a relationship with this here man, though.
The only one I know in a relationship is the man. I don't know what kind of shit the daughter with the my grandbaby, but I don't know who else in a relationship. I don't know if my
They feel like they
baby.
not okay. Let me tell you this. This person feels like they not surrounded by good people. They not surrounded by people that is good for them. They're not surrounded by positive people. They're not um, uh, surrounded by people that want to see them do good. They not surrounded by people that want to cheer them on as in you got this, you can do it. Do more for yourself. They don't have that guidance. They're not around. That's why it's like they haven't had that moment where it's like, okay, I understand now. So they have not
That's my
yet.
18-year-old daughter.
That's your daughter?
My 18-year-old.
Okay. Because like they not surrounded by people that can encourage them to do better, to do good, to see things in a different light, a different way, uh, to believe in them and encourage them. You know how you be around people that's positive and they want to see you
Yeah.
win and be like, oh, you got this. Go ahead, apply for that job, apply for that position. You gonna get it. You gonna get it. They don't have
Yeah,
that around them. They don't got that support. Hey, Rhea. They don't got that support at all. They need to stand up for what they believe in. That is right. They got to build up their confidence. They need to know that they are strong, that they can manifest the life that they desire. They can. They just got to surround themselves with good people, man.
yeah.
Golly. Yeah, because people that we just talked about this too. Some people don't want to see you change. Some
Yeah.
people don't want to let you go. Some people don't want you to do better because if you do better, then who else they gonna be around? Who else gonna be around them? It's like I'm doing
Yeah.
bad. You around me and I'm doing bad. I don't want you to do good because then that means I'm gonna be doing bad all by myself.
Yes, ma'am.
If she build up her confidence and believe in herself and regain control of her life, man, she will be so happy. She will be happy. Okay, she need to get the work. She need to make some changes in her life. She need to get the work, and she need to put it more forth the effort in the life that she wants, manifesting the life that she wants. Because her hard work will not go in vain. It will not go in
Okay.
vain. It won't.
Yes, ma'am.
It's time for her to heal also, because some things that went on in the past, and it's time for her to release the past. Time to heal all wounds. It's time to heal old wounds.
Yeah, they be holding on. So they be holding on to this stuff like dear life.
Hmm. Hey y'all, this here is a
Hey,
Hey Shanice Wilson. Hey Rhea. This is a full detail reading for you already know. Okay, if you are interested in one, hit the super chat for $10 and I'll do your own as well. Okay. Um let's see, you want to do a little bit of let's see, sideways. All right. There's somebody need to relax because a relationship is over. Okay? A relationship is over. It's over. It's over. Somebody been going through a lot of problems in their relationship also. And it's like they want to disconnect. They want to let go. They want to let it go. But it's over. But somebody want to fight for this relationship. There's been a lot of accusation. There's been a lot of accusing each other, pointing the finger at each other, and for like the relationship being over. But it's like I want to just stop, and it's almost like reconnecting, breaking up and getting back together, breaking up, falling apart and getting back together. In order for this relationship to work, they got to show loyalty. They got to spend time together. They got to communicate. Um, Showing love is more than just sex. You understand? It's more than just
okay.
sex. They got to do more than just sex. It's got to be more than just intimacy. In order for a relationship to work, we got to start communicating. We got to start talking to each other, listening to each other as well. Okay, because somebody feel like all of that is gone though. All of they hope for, wish for is gone, but they fighting for love. They holding on to love. They already was there some yeah. Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot. Somebody is holding on to a relationship, wanting to make it right, wanting to make the relationship work out, wanting to fix the relationship, wanting to work on the relationship because they still in love and they holding on to it. This is some one of the whoever this is. It's like they believe in loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. They're like they have been loyal to this person. They have been showing loyalty to this person, but it comes to a point where they just got the ball up. I just see them balling up, and they can be crying about this or wanting to be alone about this situation to figure out what it is that they want to do. They may have already lived together, but ended up separated, like not living together. And it's like I already, golly, it's like I already wanted good things to happen. I already did so much good stuff in this relationship. Somebody is at their point of breaking, like letting it go. It's like I already put all of me into this. I already put so much into this relationship. Who that is, Danielle. But it's like it's over. It's over. It's over. And then it was a
It
lot
slick
of
sound.
hmm,
It slick sound like me, but it sound more like my older sister. But it sound like a little like me, a little like me though. But it's not me. It's my sister. It got to be.
and then somebody from the past connection, not talking about how they really feel, missing
Yeah,
somebody.
yeah, that's her. That she started back talking to her first love, out first love. She connected back with him, and yeah, that's her.
So at some point it's like they need to release things that no longer serve them purpose. So it's like holding on to a lot just to cover up the real, to cover up the
Yeah, that's her.
pain, to cover up the pain. So they need to release and they need to forgive that person that hurt them. I do see change coming. Things are going to change. Okay, there will be a message that they will receive as well. Okay, they also need to start being patient and try to find a way of overcoming obstacles. And how do they overcome an obstacle? By sitting down and coming up with a plan and a strategy on how to um, move around this obstacle without, or handle this obstacle without it handling them. You understand? It's just like,
Yes, ma'am.
hi, Kendrick, Miss Kendrick. It's just like when I had said I was cutting a tree in my front yard, and it was huge. In my mind, I'll be finished in 10 minutes. But when actuality, it took more than 10 minutes. And I had went live and I said, y'all, we're facing an obstacle. I said, this is an obstacle. This tree, cutting the tree, it is an obstacle. Dealing with the situation that I am in, it's an obstacle. I have to try to figure out a plan on how I can move quickly on cutting this tree down to size and be done with it. So that there was just an example. Okay,
Yeah.
just an example.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, so you got to start clearing negative energy. Okay, release negativity from within or around you. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
clear it from around you, even when it comes down to negative people with negative energy. At some point, you got move, boom, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Okay, um,
Yeah.
Let's keep going. All right, so you got to start dreaming of abundance, okay? Dream of more. All right. Be sure this here is also about we're gonna talk about it private.
Okay.
You also got to start making yourself a priority. Okay, you got to start making yourself a financial obligation.
Okay.
That is a part of self care. Okay,
Yes.
and that is about you paying yourself first. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self care ensures that you have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay. So when you get paid, start putting money aside for you. Okay. That is a part of self care. A lot of people don't know that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And so stop thinking dark, stop thinking negative. All right. At some point, you got to do something. We're going to talk about that also in private.
Okay.
You got questions?
No, I think I got everything else, but gotta put a little smile on my face.
All right, y'all. That was for Danielle.
I better pay that $10 get this full list. Well needed.
All right. So we're going to end this. This is for
Okay.
Danielle. I'm going to change the title.
I enjoyed it.
So if you all are interested in a full detailed message, it is $10. It will be done on live on YouTube. Um, and it's only for this weekend. What is today? Friday. So it's done for today, Sunday, the last day. Okay, Sunday is the last day. Hello, who was that? Kendra say, how can I get a reading? I can give you a little mini one right now. Okay. Yep. All right. So when it comes down to this, who is this that have no control over themselves? Kendrick, somebody don't have no control over themselves or cannot control themselves at all. Okay. Hmm. They cannot control themselves at all. They're also going through well, they're not content. This is somebody that's also not content. They don't have any control over themselves, and there is no peace of mind. Okay. So somebody is going through a problem, a situation, and there is no peace. Okay. And that's why there is nothing new happening for them. They feeling stuck in all areas. Okay. There is no help, no resources. There is no new beginnings. So somebody is still dealing with the same situation. Ain't nothing changed. There's no resources at all. Me and my husband, he say divorce. I'm confused. He will leave. Yes. Because this here is a situation. Okay. A situation, but it's moving slow. I don't see it being over with. I don't see it being finished, but I do see a slow situation. Okay. A slow situation, but it is a slow finish. But I see a situation, but it is slow to finish. Okay. Not happy at all. There's nothing to celebrate. There's sadness. There's a lot of sadness. Okay. Not happy, not content at all. But I do see someone that has no control over themselves. They're going through a problem right now, and this is what they're going through. Okay. But they're not the only one that's going through a situation right now. But whatever it is they're going through, it's like their mind has not yet been made up. Okay. It's like things are moving slowly, slowly. right now, and there's a lot of delays around them. Okay, a lot of delays. Even when it comes down to money as well, they're also going through a problem, and there is a problem. Okay, but when it comes to this problem, it's like they're not alone in this situation. Okay, but it's like we both are hurting, we both are going through things at the same time. Okay. Oh my goodness. But we both are going through things at the same time. Okay. But there's a lot of delays, there's a lot of problems, and there's also some delays when it comes down to money, and there's also delays when it comes down to um, not wanting to be alone. Like they don't want to be alone. I don't want to be alone. It's so much going on around, and it's like I don't want to be alone. I need to come in. So somebody don't want to be alone, but I also see where uh it's got something to do with love. There's some fast news happening, a fast situation coming, things happening really fast. Even when it's around itself around love, whatever the situation is happening really fast. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's got something to do with money too, though. Money too, though. Why am I hearing vows, arguments, just money, arguments? Sometimes it's just a one-sided situation, but it's like here, if I want things to be fair, I this and this and this and this. Oh my goodness, arguments, not being content. It's like being offered something but not wanting it. I don't want that. I don't want it anymore. I don't want it anymore because of the arguments. I feel like it's something I can do to help us both, but I'm confused. I think it's me not want to be alone or him. So he's seeing someone else. I talked to you last night. Did I talk to you last night? Because you asked me if they seeing somebody else, but I see arguments. You trying to get to the y'all arguing a lot. There's arguments going on, you know. It's like I don't want it. It's whatever's being offered, whatever is being offered, it's like I don't want it. I don't want what is being offered to me. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's like I want this over with. I want it over with. Yeah, I do see the relationship ending because whatever is being offered, it's like I don't want it. It's like ending, it being over with. Arguments around this, and it's like being offered something. So if there's some type of court situation, it's like going ended up needing to be fair. Let's look into this. Is it someone else? Mm. All right, now y'all, I just got to do what I'm told. All right, I just got to do what I'm told, boo.